Hey guys, so today I am going to be showing you guys what I am going to be taking out into the woods to archery hunt. PA State Archery opened up yesterday. I had to work, so I was unfortunately not able to go out yesterday, but I'm going out tomorrow, Monday the 2nd. So, as you can kind of see behind me here, this is my crossbow that I'm going to be using. It is a Wild Game Innovations, what model is this? The XB370, as you can see there. Had it for a couple years now. I've only used it about once or twice. I really like it. Pretty accurate out to about 30, 40 yards with it. Came with this scope on it. Not a big fan of the scope, but it's a scope. Shoots at about 370 FPS, as you can tell by the name. I have not chronoed it. That was one of the things I wanted to do this year, but was not able to. So that is what I'll be using. As far... Okay guys, well the dog started barking, so I had to reset. Okay, so the bolts that I'm going to be using this year are the Carbon Express Whitetails. These are a 20-inch bolt that I have in my quiver. I really like these. I used them a couple of years ago, and they shoot pretty straight. I'm out accurate out to about 30, 40 yards with them, which is probably longer than I'll be willing to take a shot. I'm hoping for sub 30 yard shot on any deer. On these, I have the Rage Hypodermic no collar mechanical broadheads. Really like them, like how they open up and everything else. Watch tons of videos. Couple of my buddies that go archery hunting, they have the collared version. They really like it, so I went with the no collared version just to switch it up. Quiver came with the bow, with the crossbow. I do kind of like it. Wish it held more than 3, but if, I guess like the old hunting adage is, if you need more than 1 or 2 shots, then you probably shouldn't be hunting. But I'm going to take all 3 of these out. Hopefully this will do the trick. They do not have lighted nocks. Those are just regular nocks. My buddy went out and he got all new Barnett bolts for his crossbow with lighted nocks and everything. And that's what he's going to be using. Let's go into how I'm actually going to be filming a lot of this stuff this year. I have a Realtree Easy Hanger camera arm that is extendable and kind of movable. So the plan is to screw that into the side of a tree, and then I can have movement and I can kind of position the camera to where it can film me while not being in the way. The other way I'm going to be filming is I have a small little flexible tripod that I attach to the front of my pack. This is literally just a Walmart Outdoor Products waist pack or fanny pack. And this is my hunting pack. This is what I'm taking with me. Let's dive into what is actually in the pack here. Let me adjust the camera down a little bit. Okay. So, as you can see here, let me skip back a little bit. So as you can see, I got the adjustable little tripod here. In this pouch right here, which was meant for a water bottle, I have my cocking string, or whatever you call it, to cock the crossbow. Probably I'll take this out into the woods. I'm probably just gonna cock the bow at the car, and I'll probably just leave this in the car. Hopefully maybe I should probably take it with me. In case I do have to take a second shot, I can at least cock it. So, probably going to stay in here. Now that I think about it, probably going to stay in here. In this front pocket right here, I have my rangefinder. This is the Vortex Impact 1000 rangefinder. Had this for a few years. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, it is discontinued. They stopped making this one. So hopefully I don't drop it out of my tree stand, because they will not replace it because it is discontinued. Also in this front pocket, I have my rail and string lube to put on the crossbow right before I go out. I'm also a big fan of trying to break up my silhouette. So also in here, I do have a face mask or a face covering. It does not really matter kind of what camo it is. I'm just a fan of Realtree, so this is a Realtree face mask. Kind of covers up, breaks up the head. I will be wearing some sort of camo, whether it be a long sleeve shirt or something like that, and a pair of camo pants. So this will just kind of break up my silhouette. Hopefully the deer won't spot me up in the tree. Also in that front pouch, I have 4 of these easy hangers. These are just little screw-in hooks that screw into the side of the tree, that I can hang this on, or hang my bow, hang a water bottle, hang whatever I need hung up. If I get too cold or if I get too hot, I can throw my sweatshirt or something on there, hang that up. So I take 4 of these. Probably not going to use all of them, but it's something good to have. Okay, in the main pouch in here are all the fun archery hunting stuff. Stuff that you can kind of only use in archery season. First thing I have in here is called the Tree Thrasher. My brother got me this for my birthday about 2-3 years ago. So what is nice about this, it is a 3-in-1 device. So on the bottom here, you can kind of see these 3 little spikes. What that is made for is that is made to simulate a rub. So what you do is you take it and you kind of scratch it up against a tree. Makes it sound like a buck is rubbing. The other thing on the back here is this little clip with a piece of wood under it. That is supposed to simulate the sound of a twig breaking. I don't think it does. What I really use this for is actually the accordion feature. So what I do is I hold it upside down like this, and all I do is kind of spin it. And that sounds like a deer crunching, walking on some leaves. So, kind of sounds... Now, I mean, you could... If you pull it apart, it kind of gives the up and down motion, like, of them actually stepping. So what I kind of do is I pull it apart and just kind of twist it a little bit. And definitely something nice. Hopefully it won't scare the deer away, but I do kind of like it. Another thing I have in here is just a basic call. This is a flex call. So it has a young buck, a doe, and a fawn call all in one. It is nice. It has these reeds, and depending on where you push down on the reeds, you get different calls. So all the way up at the top here, that's the fawn. The middle one, you get a doe. And then the one all the way here at the bottom, that's a young buck. So, and then you can control the volume with this end here. That's what I mostly just cup it. Don't want to sound too loud, but the last thing I have in here is my rattling bag. So this is just a rut and buck rattling bag. All it is it is 3 dowels basically in here, 3 wooden dowels, and all you do just sounds like 2 bucks fighting. I know there's different ones out there. This was just, I think this was on sale, and that's why I got it. A lot of the stuff I buy after hunting season because it's all on sale. I think I picked this up for like $5. So that's all what is in my little hunting pack. Now, I am probably going to put some sort of energy drink or water in here on this side. That way I will have something to drink while I am out there, because I plan on going out, because it's a 2-hour drive. I'm probably going to sit the afternoon, not going down in the morning. So I'm going to probably head out into the woods about 2 o'clock, sit till about 8. Give myself about 6 hours just chilling in the woods, enjoying nature. Something else that I'm going to be bringing, it's always in my hunting pack, an easy drag. So all you do is, this is basically a harness that you throw over your shoulders with a white nylon rope that you cinch up around the antlers or even around the neck of the deer. And all you do is you basically turn yourself into a mule or an ox, and you just trudge through and you just pull the deer behind you. Gives you a lot of leverage, kind of like if you were an ox or a horse or a mule and you're pulling something. It just makes it a lot easier than holding the antlers or whatever, trying to drag it through the woods. You kind of got a harness. You can channel your upper body strength to really pull that deer. Another thing I'm going to be taking are my binoculars. So these are the Vortex Viper 8x42s. These are my binoculars of choice. I think for the magnification, 8 power is I personally probably won't use these unless the deer's pretty far away and I want to identify it first, and then I'll try calling it in. I believe my rangefinder is like a 3 power magnification, and that is probably what I'll end up using most once the deer gets a little closer, because 8 power's a little bit too much. They're 20-30 yards away. 8 power, I'm going to be looking through that, and all I'm going to see is his head, which isn't a bad thing, especially if I'm trying to identify if it's a fork or if it's a 10-point. But 8 power is, I think, like a good magnification for a pair of binoculars. You can see far enough away, and especially with the Vipers or any Vortex binoculars, the clarity on them is unheard of. I love them. My mom has the Vanquish, which are about the smallest pair of binoculars you can get from Vortex. I took those on the camping trip, my kayak camping trip a couple weeks ago. Absolutely loved them. Was able to see a couple bald eagles up there. I was gonna take these, but my mom's binoculars are like $200. This is like an $800 pair of binoculars. So if it fell in the river, I'd much rather replace a $150 pair of binoculars than these. So binoculars, just about ran through everything. I'm gonna go get my tree stand because it's kind of big. So I'll be with you in just a second, and I'll show you which tree stand I'm gonna be using. Okay guys, so this is my Summit climbing tree stand. I believe it's the Viper. I'm not too sure on the model. It's been a while since I got it, but it's a Summit climbing tree stand. It's just got the green seat here. Nothing too fancy, no camo or anything. Does have the nice backpack straps, so when you're walking out into the woods, you have something to carry. It's not that heavy. I like how big the base is. It's really nice. Really like how big that base is. Allows you to stand up if you need to get a good shot. As I flip it around here, it also does have a nice rest, shooting rest or shooting bar on the front. Got some nice, does have the plastic foot pegs for when you're climbing. Makes it really nice. Nice strap to hold it all together while you're out into the wood, walking out into the woods. Cannot wait to go climb up in a tree in this and everything. Okay guys, so that is it. That is pretty much all I'm going to be taking. Like I said, I'm gonna have on some camo and everything else. Probably gonna be mainly Realtree, just because that's what I kind of have a lot of. And maybe a Vortex hat, because, you know, I have a lot of Vortex stuff. Hence the rangefinder and the binoculars. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. This was just a real quick what I'm taking with me tomorrow. Definitely plan on filming a nice video for you guys tomorrow when I'm out there all alone. My mom told me yesterday that she almost hit 2 deer coming down the driveway because they are coming up the hill over her driveway up into their little apple orchard where they have a couple apples, some pears, and as well as she says there are a ton of acorns dropping right now on their driveway. So I'll show you guys a little bit more of this in the next video that I'm going to be filming tomorrow, but I'm going to be sitting basically with my back to her driveway, so the deer are going to have to come walk up past me. I'm hoping that I see a buck. The first couple weeks, I'm primarily only going to be trying to get a buck. That's everyone's real goal in life and hunting, is to get a buck. I do have 2 doe tags, so I technically could take 2 doe if I really wanted to. I'm trying to save at least one of those doe tags for rifle season. So, I mean, if I see a nice big bodied doe here in like 2-3 weeks, I may just take it. But other than that, it's going to be primarily buck only during archery. It's pretty much everyone just wants the buck during archery. But the last maybe week or 2 of archery, I may be more inclined to take a doe. If not, then I guess if it's brown, it's down during rifle season. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Really enjoy being outdoors and bringing you guys along on my adventures, especially this year with my kayak trip that I took and now this. So I'll see you guys on the next video.